In this clip, we're going to talk about one of the steps required in replacing a broken wheel stud. One thing you're going to want to do before you begin reassembly of any of the components you had to take off is remove any of the rust that has built up over time. As you can see, I've done a little bit of pre-work off camera. This is all the rust I've gotten off of our rotor. If you don't go ahead and remove this, and a piece of it gets slid down inside here and sandwiched between the rotor and the hub, what that is going to do when you torque the wheel down is throw the rotor out of parallelism. If the rotor is thrown out more than 5/1000ths of an inch, it will cause a great deal of pulsation, high-speed vibration, and things of that nature. So, before you reinstall your brake rotor, what you're going to want to do is remove as much of this rust as possible. You're not looking for a super bright, shiny surface. What you're looking to do is get the chunks off of it. I use a hammer and a screwdriver. Anytime you strike an object in the automotive field, you're going to want to wear your safety glasses. Let's go ahead and pop the rust off. As you can see, it explodes right out of the way. This is the method I like to do. Some guys will use a high-speed grinder. Some guys will suggest not even cleaning the rotor at all. They will use a method called indexing, where they mark a stud and mark a corresponding location on the rotor. That's well and good as long as the rust stays in place. If you eliminate the rust from the equation, then you don't have to worry about it flaking off. Okay, we've got this portion of it cleaned up. We're going to go ahead and remove what we can from the inside. As you can see, we got a nice chunk here. Like I said, you're not looking for a super shiny surface. It's going to rust up relatively quickly anyway. What we're trying to do is get the majority of the chunks out of the rotor. Okay, that should be pretty good. I'll dump that out. You're going to want to take a look up here to the vehicle hub and see if you can notice any large chunks of rust on that as well. Most of these fell off when I removed the brake rotor, but we got a couple pieces we can get out of the way. Same situation with the inside of the rotor top hat. We're not looking for a super shiny polished finish. We're just looking to get rid of most of the large chunks. And that should be pretty good. We're going to go ahead and reinstall our vehicle's brake rotor simply by sliding it onto its corresponding studs. Right there. Once you have the brake rotor on, it'll seat itself onto the wheel hub, and that's installation of the brake rotor.